This week's Carolina Outdoor Adventures TV is brought to you in part by Camelback Hydration Systems. Do you have a camel on your back? By Bolé Sportswear and Sunglasses. By Buckbuster Scents, scents for the serious hunter. By Humminbird Depth Finders. Only Humminbird gives you the detail. And also by CVA. It's just a better gun.
Let us make this absolutely clear. The days of wasted casts and missed opportunities are over. New Mega Imaging takes fishing into the megahertz range for the first time, because higher frequency sonar means higher frequency of this. Without a doubt, it's the most detailed picture of the world below ever. And it's only from Humminbird.
No, well, he's not a netter. No.
Hit the gaff.
Definitely not.
Hit the gaff. It's a crybaby.
Might have been my line going over your line.
It might have, and then I just snagged that up.
Yep.
See? Little crybaby.
At least you didn't get hung on it. He came with you.
Yeah. Catch and release.
Oh, you done scared him.
Well,
Didn't take long from the ship.
they're right there.
There's good sized fish mixed in there too.
No? Yeah, you
he's
got a
on
fish.
there.
Hold
He's
on.
there.
All right. There's another one. Got something.
Ain't got no color yet. Just trying to get under the boat.
Well, we want him in the net, not the boat. Oh, look at this. There's another one.
There we go.
Now we're in the fish.
Found the
Get
flounder.
him right out and just talk. All right.
In the boat.
Way to go, Bruce.
Thank you, thank you.
I wondered how long it was going to take you guys to come through and finally catch some fish.
Well, I can bring you to, we take horse through water.
Just takes you a while, right?
It'll take a minute.
Hold him up.
Yeah, look
Sweet.
at that. Here you go.
Where is it?
There he is. He's opening his mouth for it down there in his gill.
Oh yeah, he's down there. It's alright, you're going home anyway. Killer. That's that circle hook.
I guess now we'll just go ahead and move.
Yeah.
I think we can
You
find a
think we
few
should
more.
just stay right here? All right.
We've had all day.
Right behind you here. Bluefish. No?
No, croaker.
Getting croaker. Don't need no net for him.
There
We were just talking about you, Mr. Croaker.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is a nice one.
Anybody don't know it, that's what you call a croaker. And they're good eating.
They are very
And you
good
can go up there in places like, yeah, there you go. I don't know if the camera caught that, but
We'll see if we can get them to do it again.
yeah. They'll make that racket almost like a drum. There you go.
It's Atlantic croaker for you.
That's what he looks like. And that's some good eating. They catch a lot of them up around Chesapeake Bay and places like that. There's places up there they'll go and they'll literally catch 200 or 300 at a time. And they're real good eating fish.
And actually here in South Carolina,
Yeah.
they just changed the limit to 50 per person per day.
50 per person.
For whiting, croaker, and spots.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yep.
That's really good to know. Now I don't know about these type fish, but I know on a red drum, it's only the males that'll do the drumming.
Really?
Now I don't know if that's true on these. Is that true on these, or Craig, do you know? Or
I don't know. I would think so. They're kind of in the same family. I just take it for granted that that's the males also that do it.
right. Well, that's what I was told by a guide.
All right.
Yeah, I have to Google that out.
Yeah, there you go. Google it.
search. I'll toss it in that bucket. Yeah, you got him? You able to get him?
What we're doing out here, folks, I'm going to show you this rig that Bruce and Craig are using. And it's basically what it is. It's a modified Carolina rig. Show us just a little bit, Bruce, what you got going on there.
I mean, what I like to do is I've got my nano filament here, okay? And then what I do is I put a barrel swivel on. I like to come down with a 20-pound mono or fluorocarbon every now and then. And I use the bead.
Well, wait, what's the bead for?
The bead? Mm-hmm. The bead is to stop the weight or the sinker from beating the barrel swivel up.
Okay, and fraying the line, and if it does that, then chance you lose the fish.
Mashing the knot, you know, and there's a good chance that the line will break at that point.
I know bass fishermen do that too, because it'll click a little bit when you're dragging it. And you know, sometimes just a little bit of a click will make a fish bite.
Oh yeah, exactly. And every now and then, like, I like to go ahead and put a little
bead
split shot.
Oh,
the split shot. I like to use the split shot here to keep the weight from sliding up and down.
Gotcha.
So once you get that split shot on there, I mean, the weight can move around a little bit. That's completely fine. But you don't want the weight coming up and smacking the top eye and knocking the top eye off your rod.
Right. What you need to do is you just refine some of your freshwater techniques. We're fishing right here in a lot of current. The tide's on its way out, and unlike a river with the tide pulling in and out and you've got the current coming out of these creeks, you need a little bit bigger weight. You're probably using maybe an ounce.
1 ounce.
I've used in areas like this up to 2, even 3 ounces. It really depends on the amount of tide you have coming out. And your hook sizes and things like that. Your line, you want a little bit stronger line, because these ocean fish, they'll fight twice as hard, 3 times as hard as a freshwater fish. So just remember that if you come out here and you come down this area and you want to fish, just refine some of the freshwater techniques that you use, and you're sure going to be putting some more fish in the boat that way. What you got there, Bruce?
Not a clue.
Is that a netter? Oh, little darn pin.
Yeah, it's a pinfish.
Yep, little pinfish. Never know what you're going to catch out here in the salt water. There you go. That's about the size. This area holds big pinfish, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. They're pretty good eating if you can get some size to them where you can fillet them out.
I never had them. They're good eating?
Yeah.
Like a panfish?
As a what?
Kind of like a brim?
Yep. Yeah, it kind of, it is a saltwater panfish.
Sunfish.
Yeah. And they're good eating.
There's a good size there.
We're going to change our game just a little bit. Now we were sitting down there where that man is right behind me. Matter of fact, he's got a fish. We were sitting right down behind where he's fishing down there, and I guess we should have stayed there. But we come over here because we've seen a lot more activity now that the current's starting to come back in.
Small flounder.
So the tide is starting to activate the bait fish and activate the fish a little bit. So we'll see if we can't maybe get a couple more of them nice flounder that. All right, let me get the net here for you, Craig. We got a big redfish, you think?
We got a flounder.
Got a big, it's a big flounder then, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're not even going to weigh him. I may measure him.
That's what I said, right on that point.
There you go. That's what we're looking for, Larry. There we go. That's a nice one. Yeah, man. Jump down. There we go. There we go. Where'd you catch him on?
Mudman.
Don't tell me.
We got that mud minnow on a good old Mr. Twister. Just caught my phone.
You're just using the Mr. Twister for the color and for the lead head, right?
Yeah. Just getting that weight down.
You're gonna keep fish. Just put them right in there.
Get that weight down there on it, and let the fish swim free.
Yep.
We got a rather pinion. Yeah. Same in here.
Yeah. I mean, you caught him right here. You thought you were hung, didn't you?
That's where at the dirt.
I mean, right off that point.
Muddy water come from like this.
There you go. This portion of Carolina Outdoor Adventures TV is brought to you in part by Catch 'em Up Baits, field staff tested, pro staff proven, by Buckbuster Scents for the serious hunter, Quail Hollow Bird Farm, and also by Tolliver's Guide Service, specializing in trout fishing in Boone, North Carolina, and also by Humminbird, simply a better choice.
There you go. You got a flounder.
Coming around with the net. Come on. There you go, Joe. Right, there's another one.
Opening night.
Yeah.
It's opening night. Ooh. There we go. Good old opening night with a curly tail.
Well, we've been fishing for quite a while with live bait, and Craig's been throwing all kinds of crankbaits and different things like that, and he decided I'm going to put on maybe something that looks like these little minnows that are around here in the water that the fish have been going after. And that pretty much resembles some of these minnows, and you got a fish, and we got a fish coming in the back of the boat too. Now you guys are going to put
flounder.
There we go.
You guys are going to put me to work. Gonna put me to work. How am I going to do this? How about that way? You want my tool? You get it?
Gonna get a double shot on that.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Well, you guys both got fish in the boat. Anyways, folks, like I was saying, I don't know if it matters really because you caught yours on live bait.
Yep.
So the tide's changing. It's coming in. We're starting to catch a few more fish. Craig switched baits. He caught it on plastic. Bruce got his on live bait on a mud minnow. So does it matter? I don't know. Were we in the right place at the right time? Probably. We're just glad to be catching some fish.
That's right.
And
That's all it's about.
that's all it's about.
It's definitely.
Craig, if you would, Craig's got a new show coming up here. It's the Outlaw Fisherman TV show. If you just tell us a little bit about your show that's coming up, Craig, tell the folks out there. Here, I'll get him. And
I'm hosting a show, Outlaw Fisherman. It's going to be aired on the Outdoor Sportsman channel. Basically, we're going to be out here just doing fish like this, the everyday fisherman's experiencing. Talk about some product, give the insight of what you can use, where you don't have to spend all the money in the world. You can come out here with an affordable tackle, catching fish like this,
right.
Have a good time. And as you see, we're doing pretty good where we're doing it, and we hope it'll be a good show and at least entertaining.
right, if anything, entertaining.
Entertaining.
So I mean, you don't have to have a big expensive boat like some of these offshore boats. You know, you can go to some of your local stores, get you a nice medium action rod and reel. Got one thing important is good line.
Yep. Good line.
And come out here and have yourself a real good time. You, Bruce, you do mostly fishing from shore.
That's
and pier
mainly
fishing
all I do.
and beach fishing.
Yep.
And you know, that's a great fishery.
Yep.
At certain times of the year. So, you know, you can come down here and you can always find water someplace to get out and just relax and enjoy yourself and catch some fish. Anybody need a fresh bait? You want a fresh one?
Yeah, I'm gonna need a fresh one.
All right.
Guys here.
This is the kind of bait we're using right here, folks. Well, he's going to jump down on the seat. Let me give this one to Bruce, and I'll show you a bigger one. These are mud minnows, and they're readily available down here at all the bait and tackle stores. If I can get them to hold still a little bit for you. They're a real good bait certain times of the year. Now, certain times of the year, the fish won't hit them. And that's what it looks like right there. It's what they call a mud minnow. And the only reason we're using them, this particular bait right now, I like what's natural. And these are natural way back in the creeks and everything. But what I like is I like to use what's naturally schooling up. Because we're watching through the water here, and a lot of these fish are hitting the schools of menhaden and different fish like that, bait fish that are coming in and out of here with the tide. And a lot of times that'll be your better fish, the better bait to use. But what's happening is they're small right now. They're really not a nettable fish. Most of the fish that we'd be able to catch haven't come in yet in a net. So we're just having to use what we can use, but these guys might have found the trick. We're just throwing out the bait and reeling it in slow like that is going to be the ticket to us getting a few more fish. We've been watching some of these guys here, and they're all trolling for flounders. We've been sitting still, and every fish we've actually caught, the flounders, these guys have been reeling in. That one there, that last one, Craig, you caught him right next to the boat, didn't you?
About 5 foot out.
Yeah.
He hit right there.
So apparently these flounders are actually on the move right now. And we got a gentleman here, every time he makes a pass over here beside us on the boat, on the other side of the shore, he catches a flounder. So pay attention to what the other guy's doing and see what he's doing, and that'll help you put more fish in the boat also.
Yeah, we got something on here.
We do. Got the flounder?
Yep.
Oh, where's that net?
That's a nice one.
Moly.
Here we go.
Hold on, give me a minute here, give me a minute, get the net out.
Keep it
Where are we at?
right there. He's trying to get to the bottom.
Not no more, yeah.
There we
Oh
go.
boy, folks, wait till you see this. Holy smoke, I'm gonna get him in the boat before I take him out of the net. Really nice
Oh,
fish.
he still got my hook in his mouth.
That's what we're out here for, you 43.
That's it. Can't beat it.
Nice. Beautiful fish. All right. I guess we better make a home for him, huh?
Yeah. I'll get a shot with him. He's. There we go. Nice Atlantic flounder right there. See the spots? When they got them spots like that, you can tell they're hanging around structure and sand. That's gonna make some nice fillets right there.
All right, folks. Well, Craig's just caught him another one, and the tide's still working its way up. Bruce is throwing over here, and there's an actual ledge over there where you saw the gentleman earlier trolling back and forth. Well, he's left, and as you can see, he left just a little bit too soon, because you can see what Craig did there in the front of the boat. He's still using his artificial bait, but he found that ledge over there where that guy was trolling back and forth, and it seems like them flounder are just kind of hanging off in that ledge where it levels off and comes back into like a muddy bottom. So hopefully we're going to keep playing the game and playing it right, and we'll boat some more flounder here before we're done. All right, folks, it's getting real late today, and the fish have kind of slacked off once again a little bit more, so we're going to head on in. And I really enjoyed today because it gave me the opportunity to come down and fish this area and learn a little bit about it, and to meet two new friends. And I want to thank you guys, Bruce,
Thank you.
from 843 Fishing. Check out this man's Facebook page. It's 843 Fishing on Facebook. If you're going to come down here and you want to check out and see what's going on, you might find some real valuable information on it. He's always putting on little tidbits of tips and techniques and that type of thing. And you know, we put stuff on there for him, and sooner or later Craig is going to hear. So it's just a real interesting page. All right, and Craig from the Outlaw Fisherman TV show, I want to appreciate it. He has showed us a lot of neat spots to fish down here that I would just have passed up because, you know, to me they just didn't present an opportunity. But you know, now I know where I can come and do some flounder fishing and some trout fishing, red fishing, some croaker fishing, whatever else is biting. In the ocean, you never know what you're going to catch. Make sure you tune in to the Outdoor Sportsmen channel and check out Craig's new upcoming show. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be more of a down-to-earth home show. You're going to see stuff on there that you don't see on the more popular commercialized TV shows. And he's going to try to attract a lot of folks, you know, that like to see things like set hooking and maybe some clamming, oystering, and just techniques out here that just the ordinary guy can come out and use. Thanks for tuning in and watching today's show. I want to thank you guys for joining me out here on the boat today. And folks, like always, I'm Jim Carr from Carolina Outdoor Magazine TV. We're going to catch you somewhere next week in the great outdoors when we do it all again.